Yo, what up, Bree here, back again with another video. This has to do with my last one, where I talked about the numbers books by SEPHARIAL. So you can look that up, numbers book. I'll write it in the description. So there's two systems of using your name. There's a unit system and there's a cabal system. And this is how you break it down. You're going to have to get this book if you want to know what corresponds to what, because we break down the 26 letters into 22, which has to do with Hebrew. And then we use it in a system called the Kabbalah system, and there's another one called the unit system. So you can use this, for example, this one, they're just telling you how you can find out if this is the right person for you, for marriage, right? Because everything has a vibration, all numbers have vibrations. So it'll actually tell you, like, based on what number you are and what you will attract and what you vibrate and what disagrees with you. So, but this video is not even about that. This video is about how you can use this and these numbers to find your lucky and your money numbers. So use a system, and then you're going to be able to find your lucky and your money numbers. Now, these are the numbers that you should use in life if you want to do something specific. Now, you don't want to waste your time and just trying different things. Like, this is the reason why certain people have to work 3 jobs to make the same amount as some person working 1 job. Because if you know the divine timing, you don't have to work as hard. You work with the universe, not against it. So once you figure out that, I'm not going to break down how you do all this, because then I'm going to have to break down what every number means, and we're going to be here forever. So pick up this book if you want to know. That's the only reason why I'm not doing all of this. But also here, so your lucky numbers, once you have your lucky numbers, there's this timetable here. So it can tell you, when is it a good time to do this and when isn't it, right? And it's deeper than what it looks like. Just say I'm the number 4, lucky number. I can find other 4s, but I have to make sure it has to do on a positive or a negative number sequence. So it's more to what it shows right here, so you got to read it, but I'm just saying this is an example. So then you're going to figure out, okay, when's a good time for me to do this? When's a good time? And certain times are meant for certain things. So this is how specific we get, right? So once we have our money number and our lucky number, we're going to go down here and what we can use it for. So the one thing I wanted to talk about today, this is just saying what all the numbers are for and stuff like that. Yeah, there's health numbers, everything like that. I'm trying to get down to color numbers, it goes deep, right? So there's football pools. I'm not going to talk about that in this one. I'll talk about how to use numerology and football pools and horse racing on my next video probably. So this one is just about stocks and shares. Okay, so stocks and shares, it's a lot deeper than people realize or even understand. Everything is based on astrology and the system of the stars. So whatever happens above will happen below. Everything in your news, everything in your stock market, everything it has to do with astrology. All your buildings were built based on astrology, everything. So here, you'll figure out soon that it depends on what's going on in the sky, and then it depends on also, everything has to do, every planet has to do with what they govern. So the sun, for example, governs all stocks, precious stones, metals, diamonds. The moon is silver, waterboard, soft drinks, land, property. Mercury, all the planets have to do with these. So this, depending on what the planets are doing, depends on if this stock is going to go up or down, right? So it goes very deep, and this is how you can know and make the right investments, instead of just going and just hoping for the best. And also, a lot of people use gematria in order to calculate. Well, you're missing a whole other step, because nobody goes against the planet. So if you know this and you know astrology, then you're going to be 100% right. if you know how to translate this. So this is the other one. So once you have that, you have your lucky number and your money number, right? So you can use your lucky number to know which date to invest. So like I showed you that table before, if I'm the number 4, if I found number 4s, those are my lucky numbers. So those are the dates I'm going to invest in. And also I can use the planetary hours of the day as well, as we saw. So say if I wanted to invest in some government stocks, right? And that goes with my my money number. So, and it's sun. So I'm going to try to probably do it on a Sunday and in the planetary hour of the sun. Okay. So it depends on the day and when that is. And you can actually look these things up. So then once you have your lucky number or your money number, these are the things that you're going to be very successful at if you decide to invest in these things, or if you decide to have a job where you're getting money from these things. So for example, my number is 11, which is psychic publications, making of psychic apparatus, crystals, etc., drugs, preservatives, anesthetics, oils. So, and what am I here telling you guys? A lot about magic, psychic things, numerology, all the things that kind of crystals, you know what I mean? All the things that kind of fall into there. So it's just aligning with who I am, basically. It'll tell you more of who you are. And then you can make the right investments, smart investments. And yeah, that's why the famous quote by J.P. Morgan, and he says, millionaires don't use astrology, billionaires do. This is why. Now you know. So get good at astrology, or also you can ask someone who does this. And like soon I'll be offering this, and then I'll help people who don't want to study it themselves, because I know there's a lot of very busy people who don't want to do this themselves, and this is what I do. But if not, make sure you pick up this book, SEPHARIAL number book, and then you can figure this out for yourself. But you also have to study astrology, and which you can, no problem, anyone can study it, but make sure you know it in and out, and then it'll help you in life and you'll be way more successful. And that's all I got, and I love y'all. All right, re-up, motherfucker. Easy.